This is a very bad player tournament, to say the least. So, and he had king 4, so we were second best. Still, that's sick. Look at this, all in. He might not even make it to the top 12. That's crazy. Here's a hand like, and we're gonna go ahead and raise it though. I'm gonna make it 525, and if he pushes here, I'm probably gonna call him, unfortunately. Now we get raised on the button. Wow, I can't fold now. Set mine in for crazy odds here, so let's see a 6. Nope. That's unfortunate. We're in some serious deep dookie now. Yep, and there's an all-in, so we're just gonna... Oh, and a call. Look at that. It's crazy. This is a crazy hand, that's for sure. This hand really hurt our chances. No. Look at that small bet. 600 into that pot. I would almost assume that, yeah, I killed him on that river. But, man, I'd like to see what he had now. Because if he didn't call, I was actually thinking about shoving. Wow, look at that. We're third best, and we end up, or fourth best, and we win on the river. That's gross. Easy check, and we have no outs yet, so we'll just check fold. Just tell him good hand, but it's kind of jokingly say I rivered a house. Not jokingly, we did, but there's no way I can call that bet, unfortunately. $16 people left, so we have to beat 4 people just to make money, but I don't care about just making the money. I wanted to make the final 6 at least here, so that's our goal. Our chip count is getting very low, but still playing it with a very bad player that we can get chips off of, so... Let's see, we are in 12th place right now out of 15, so we need 3 people to lose just to make the small profit. But like I said, I don't care if I go out 13th. If it's not top 6, I don't really care. And we're no limit. Top 6 doesn't pay, you know, it's a $2 tournament, but I mean, just to get to the top 6 out of 77 is a goal, so final table is the goal. And now we got Crazy Drew Milano, probably gonna lose some money here, maybe his whole stack, depends on Ducko. Ducko slow played ace king here, he's a genius, because there's no way that Drew Milano is gonna give up. Oh, he didn't. Hands that he folds and he wins, I would love to just see what crap he has. Trying to check out a hand over here. King 10, Jack 3. With the Bobo Loco guy who's still climbing, he's up to 16K. He is in second behind Mr. Ducko. And he tables a king, look at that. Shows up with a hand. And he had just a pair of 6s. That's funny. That's how crazy that guy is. He literally caught him with just a 6. And he's min raising. We're going to call the min raise because I think it'll just go call. So, not hitting anything here, so it's not going very well for us. It's an easy fold. 5,300 in the 13. Wow. I'd almost say he had ace king there, because that is just a stupid bet. He can't bluff at that pot because it's like was a fourth of his remaining chips. So ace king versus queens. Sadly, we're rooting for ace king just to get us closer, and ace king loses. My 2-3 was money. Look at that, 2-3, boom, flop. King 10 on the button. If it goes fold fold, we raise to 450. Honestly, wouldn't mind just taking them down, so that's fine with me. Eight, 9 of clubs. Just make it 400 on this one, hoping to just play Jumalano. We do. We flop really nice. We're gonna go ahead and bet 6. And we bricked. Well, we're gonna go ahead and check this one because he's gonna call just about anything, I think. And we brick again. That is absolutely depressing. The one guy we want to hit versus, and we brick. Wow. He had the same exact hand. So funny. The one time he shows a bluff. It's versus me, of course, and he has the same exact hand I did. Ugh. Depressing. I should have shoved the turn, but he calls with bottom pairs so much that the 3 honestly could be his card. That sucks. We're in deep trouble for our goal. Check here easily. And now we fold. Honestly, doubt he's fucking I'm gonna call him actually. There's no way he's limping with a fucking ace there, I don't think. 450 and 775. I really want to check raise him all in here. Why do I want to check raise? And shove it all in. Why would he limp there? Why would you limp? The only hands I can see you limping with is pocket 2s. You have all the chips. We're going to shove it all in. Now he had an ace, of course. Well, we rivered, so that was fortunate. I just don't see the chip leader ever limping with an ace there, though. So we got lucky to stay in there, but I still don't. The only reason I can see him limping with an ace there is to trap Jumalano. So luckily for us, we sucked out on the guy, but chip leader in the entire tournament, he's limping, and I'm not even going to raise that button. I think he was limping under the gun there. 5-handed. No, he's in cutoff. Small blind, big blind, I'm big blind. Yeah, just never expect him to limp there. So, I'm still glad I made the push because I think it was the right play, because most tournaments, I'd almost say 99% of the damn tournaments, if not 90% of the tournaments, chip leader in the cutoff is going to raise pre-flop with any ace. especially when you have somebody like Ju Milano at your table who'll call almost anything. He's 83% of the hands we've seen him at this in this tournament, he's put his money in voluntarily. So now he's gonna bet no matter what there. So that was a nice check raise if he does have the full house. That's 852. Wow. Excuse me. Hand for hand in progress, which, like I said, I want to final 6 at top 12 is nice and all, but if we get final 6, we're obviously lucky now, but I still think my play was right there, so. We're hand for hand, so I'm just betting the minimum. This oh, it's limit. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought it was no limit still. I wasn't watching closely enough, I guess. Let's go back to that hand real fast after we get to actually see a flop here. Cool. 8-5. King 9-2. Take that down, buddy. So he's in the cutoff and he just limps. I would have honestly assumed he had like 9-8 there with him betting, checking the flop. Or no, he bet. I did call just on high card king there. Wow. Because I honestly didn't. I thought he might be pushing. Yeah. I guess my two thoughts are kind of contradicting, because when he bets the flop there, I don't assume he has an ace. I think he has something like Jack 10, Queen Jack, so pushing on that turn. I mean, it still kind of contradicts, but it doesn't, because I don't know. I just didn't assume. I assumed he just did not have the ace, so that's why it ended up getting me the lucky 8 of clubs on the river. Still hand for hand. There's only 3 tables going still, I think. We have an ace 7. Ace 7. I almost assume he calls me just to try to get his chips back, and we know he is. I'm going to let it go. It's suited. Well, I guess he had automuck, so that's would have just been me versus him. I think that way too much. I think about poker. It's something I really need to go over. I think a lot of the times, like if someone makes the play like I did versus Ducko, where I bet the flop, I get called, I bet the turn, and I get check. It's a check raise situation. I automatically always assume someone has the nuts. Not like 75% of the time, which is really, really bad. I should never do that, but I do it way, way too much. It's a pretty good flop for us, right? Oh wait, no, it isn't. He checked that flop, huh? I am actually impressed that he checked. Now we have king high. If Precious checks, this is going to go check all the way through, because I don't see how he bets on that river.